afternoon. This is Sherry from Reiki Master Tarot, presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing, LLC. I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I know my friend Gail is over there cleaning out closets in her exercise room, fluid meditation. That's what happens when you wash dishes or fold clothes or clean a room. Anything you're using with your hands, it's fluid meditation because you're in the moment of now and you're focusing on hand, eye. Somebody does not want me to talk about this, so we're going to talk about it anyway. We send you infinite, unconditional love. No problem until I started talking. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a collective reading for entertainment purposes only. And the question that I kept getting today was, how does the full moon affect the world? So, because we're talking about a major global collective, we're going to use the Time Traveler's Oracle. We're going to traveling. You guys want to go on an adventure? Let's go on an adventure. Okay, now you might hear some noise in the back. That's my Exy Poo Poo playing with his food cup. He thinks it's a toy, but then everything is a toy. My slippers are a toy. But he shows gratitude. He brings me my own slipper. When I go to the store and come back, he'll go get my slipper and bring it to me. I just love you, Granny. Thank you for coming back. Okay, so let's do this. So we're gonna open with this, and then we're gonna do a little tarot. And we're going to do a full spread. Thank you. We're going to do a full spread on how is the pink full moon affecting the globe, since it's a planetary placement. And we have all the empresses that gathered. Oh my goodness, that reading was unbelievable. Well, it was believable, but it was amazing. And then we did a reading recently on how the pink full moon is affecting the divine masculine. Surprise, surprise. The divine feminines are gathering as they had to become warriors in order to acquire their gifts. The divine feminine had to be in her masculine power to elevate herself from the Five of Pentacles. So now it's time for the divine masculine to step up and do what he's supposed to do. Now, in the world, we see a lot of the opposite of that. We see, let's just say, I don't do political readings, but sometimes they happen. So I don't know if this is going to be one. We'll see. Okay, so that's done. Okay, we'll call in the Archangels of the Four Corners: Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. We ask for your presence. We request that you oversee this reading and protect it from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind. Please protect my guests, their sacred space, their heart space, their families, and their homes. We ask this with infinite, unconditional love and gratitude. We welcome and acknowledge your presence. Okay, we're going to welcome and acknowledge my divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, the spirit guides of the deck, the ancestors, the ascended masters, and the angelics from the angelic realm. We invite you in. If you have any messages for the group, please just let me know. All right, so if you would, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zadkiel, and Archangel Amethyst. If you would, please give us an overall for this reading. The question is, how does the pink full moon affect the world? Okay, all right, what we got? The first one at the Earth Star Chakra. This is happening on the Earth, okay? The Earth Star Chakra is 6 to 12 inches below your feet, and it is managed by Archangel Sandalphon and Archangel Metatron. And the first card we have is Strength. okay? And it says Joan of Arc. Okay, Joan of Arc, I think was only like 15 years old, but she led, okay, this is a synchronicity, she led the French army to victory. Now, yesterday, I watched 3 Mulan movies, okay? And the whole time I was watching it, I kept thinking about Joan of Arc, because Mulan wanted to be a warrior, but her dad told her that Chi is for warriors, and she's a girl, and her role was to bring honor to her family. Well, she did, okay? But we have Joan of Arc, strength, okay? So if you look at what's going on in the world right now, there's a lot of strength being shown because people are standing in their power. They're looking at the status quo or looking at what's going on and what's developing. It seems like every moment of every day something is developing, and they're standing in their power as to what they don't like. They're at their 0 degree and they're looking out and they're going, this is not my story. I don't agree. X, stop it. Thank you. Okay, under strength is light. Light is information, the angelic realm. So the angels are here, okay? The angels are in this situation. The angels are looking at all of this. We just called them in, but they're always here. But we have to ask them for assistance because they respect our free will. It's a universal law. Let me, Xy's having some difficulties. Hold, please. Thank you for holding. He started choking on something. So we're protected. The angels protected my throat chakra and it went to Xy. But he's okay now. So, okay. So the second one we have at the high heart chakra with Archangel Chamuel and Archangel Charity is truth. It is the Cherokee talking stick tradition. Oh, I want to see that. Okay. And under that one is transcending. Under that one is transcending. Atlantis. Okay. Wow. Okay. Very cool. These are cool. Okay. The next one is, now the question is, how is the pink full moon affecting the globe or the world? Okay. The next one is purification. And this is at the soul star chakra with Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zadkiel, and Archangel Amethyst. And this is the Ganges River in India. Okay. Under that is growth. Do you see the message coming out already? Under that is growth. Okay, so we have strength, truth is being revealed, and purification. So purification is a washing away of what no longer serves. Okay, so the truth is bubbling forth. Okay, all of the light codes that are coming through the solar flares and the solar X flares and CMEs, that's revealing the truth. Okay, and then strength, people are standing in their power as to what they will and will not accept. And then we have light, which is information transcending, leading to growth. Okay, growth is the Amazon rainforest in Brazil. Okay, wow. Okay, so thank you to the angel of growth, thank you to the angel of transcending, and thank you to the angels of light. We're going to put you on top so I can see you. Okay, thank you, Spirit. That was beautiful. Thank you, archangels of the chakras. I am grateful to you. Okay, so let's read strength. Okay, strength. Okay, don't beat your book up, Sherry. Strength. Okay. It says in 1429 CE, it's 1429 CE, and we've landed on a battlefield in Orleans, France. She was 17. 17-year-old Joan of Arc is leading her followers in a valiant charge. Her aura glows with shimmering energy. A sense of power and strength radiates from her. We can feel our own strength being activated, simply being in her presence. She's here on the battlefield because at age 16, she requested to see King Charles VI. Okay, 4, 5, 6, yeah. She spoke to him about visions she had received from Archangel Michael and other saints, instructing her to support the king and release France from English dominion. The king was so taken with her passion, clarity, and forthrightness that he sent her into battle. It is said that her inspiring presence paved the way for France's eventual liberation. Even when she was captured, she displayed indomitable courage and fortitude. This remarkable woman epitomizes the strength of listening to inner inspiration, also the physical and emotional strength to follow through. And that's what we're seeing in the world right now, is people having strength to say no to what does not serve them, okay? Or what is not good for what is not for their highest good. Now, another thing about Joan of Arc, she activated the blue sword of truth from Archangel Michael. That is a tool that we can use. We have to ask for it. We can ask for the sword of truth, okay? So, and we'll explore that a little more. Okay, so let's go. The next one, speaking of, is truth. Okay, let's go. Trust truth. Okay. We arrive in a small Cherokee Native American village in about 2000 BCE in what will eventually be called North Carolina in the United States. It's early morning and we walk to a vantage point with several others to greet the sun in silence with a spirit of gratitude. As we watch the sunrise, we can feel deep serenity in the hearts of these tribal members. We walk back to the village to join a council meeting where they pass a talking stick around the circle. As each person holds the stick and speaks, the elders caution them to always speak the truth. There is a great power in the talking stick. At its simplest level, a decorated stick is passed around a circle of people. When someone holds the stick, other members listen in stillness without interrupting or arguing. Whether in favor or in denial, the person holding the stick is free to speak their truth as others listen. As we sit with these tribal elders, we are reminded of the power of listening when it comes to knowing the truth. Wow. This is amazing. There is a lot of truth that is appearing on the globe right now. And instead of saying, okay, there are a lot of people that are denying what is truth, okay? We don't get in the middle of that. We observe, okay? We do not allow our emotions to be entangled in that energy, okay? All right, and the next one is purification. This is amazing. Purification. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for answering my question. Okay. We land on the banks of the Ganges River in India. While it is known to be polluted in some eras, we've chosen a time about 300 years ago when the waters are clear and shimmering with holy energy. Every part of this river is sacred to Hindus. We walk along the shores, watching people step into the waters. Some are bathing or cleaning. Others pay homage to their ancestors and the gods by cupping their hands into the water, then allowing the liquid to fall back into the river. It feels like the breath of God is swirling around us. Bathers in the Ganges believe that the holy water is washing away their sins and purifying their life. Offerings of flowers float downstream in the shallow clay dishes, while the names of the deceased relatives are recited, assuring heavenly salvation for each relative. As we step into the waters ourselves, we know that every story we've heard about the Ganges is true. A vibrant energy flows around and almost through us. We feel clearer, lighter, and brighter as a result. So purification. So we see strength, we see truth, we see purification. Purification is like the other card we had the other day, separating the wheat from the chaff, okay? The chaff is the covering of the wheat, okay? Once it is separated, we use what is within, okay? So when we do not allow the opinions of others about ourselves, when we remove those from what's within, we can now see who we truly are, and it's not based on somebody else's opinion. Purification is embracing truth, embracing and speaking truth. What is the truth to you? Okay, there are a lot of people denying the truth, okay, and other people are being, in other words, told, do not believe your lying eyes. Okay, if you see something is wrong, speak your truth. Okay, it's up to them to accept it as true, but everybody has free will. Okay, we do not have the authority to make somebody do something that we don't want them to do, which is ironic. Anyway, okay, thank you to the Archangel of Strength, the Archangel of Truth, and the Archangel of Purification for your messages. I am so grateful to you. Okay, so we're going to do a full reading, and I think, yeah, we'll do one more. Gail! Guess what, Gail? Got your favorite deck. Okay, I was going to do the thick deck, but I think this one's going to give us a little bit more detail. May I have clarity, Archangels of the chakra systems? May I have clarity on the overall? Thank you. Okay. Okay, so at Strength, we have the Star. This is wish fulfillment. Okay, this is hope, faith, rejuvenation, and spirituality. Okay, this is clarifying strength. Okay, so people are having by standing in their power. Okay, it is their hope and their faith that gives them the strength to stand straight with a straight backbone. Okay, and face what is being said. Okay, face what is their situation right now. Okay, face what is bothering them. Okay, to take action to fix it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, below that is the Nine of Cups. People have gone years and years and years working hard to make sure their life was good, make sure that their family was taken care of, make sure they was taken care of, or make sure that the goals and dreams that they wanted, okay, as the Star, were met. Okay, they put time and effort into it. And a lot of those folks are losing the things that they put time and effort into because of somebody else's greed. Okay, this is a businessman. What he's done, all these 9 cups, he's put love, effort, time into these 9 cups. He's tired. He wants to toast himself. Now, look at his face, his eyebrows up. He's got a plan. Why? Because he's going to stand in his power. Under 42, under Truth, we have a balancing. We have the Lover's card. Okay. Romance, partnership, duality, union. So we have groups and groups and groups of people all over the world that are standing in their power. Okay, and they're speaking truth. Okay, this is a coming together. Okay, this is the masculine and the feminine of what that we have inside. Okay, that's becoming balanced. Okay, this pink full moon is bringing out the truth. Okay, and it's also, thank you, Spirit, creating collectives. Collectives are being created. Soul tribes are being generated, because everyone that is in a situation where there is something that's going on, they're all being affected at the same time. So soul tribes are being affected. Under that is the Two of Wands. What does that mean? That means that people are, look, the question was, how is the pink full moon affecting the globe, the world? Look. Well, look what's in his hand, the globe. You see the ship in that's faith and hope that he's going to move forward. This is making plans. Okay, so soul tribes, collectives, communities are reacting to what is going on in the world. It's called an exigent. Exigent. okay? An exigent is something that causes a community to speak or to talk or to come together. That's what's happening. And this community and these tribes are being put together. And look, they're making plans, and it's affecting the entire world. Okay? Under the four of purification is the Four of Swords. Okay? This is rest, recuperation, healing, taking a break. This is mindfulness. This is meditation. This is reflection. This is going within. Okay? This is going within. Okay? And when someone does this, they're looking at all the things that's going on in their life, and they're separating the wheat from the chaff. Okay? What energies that serve their purpose are being released, but they have to be identified. And you see how he's getting help from the sun? Okay, energies from the Most High are coming through, and he's been given the information. He's been given the information that he needs from the Most High, and he is going to purify self. This is beautiful reading, Spirit. Thank you. Now, under that is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. Every action you take turns your Wheel of Fortune. If the action you take is with pure intention, okay, and it's for the highest good of all involved, you see where it says on these wheels, it says good, bad, there's a question mark? Okay, what action you take turns it in that direction. If that action, like what we're seeing, is from greed, jealousy, resentment, it's a negative energy, that's the way your wheel turns. If it's pure intention and it's the action you take is out of infinite unconditional love, like we see these folks here, okay, a collective, because they're standing in their truth and they're want to see the truth, okay, it's affecting the whole world, okay. That's how your wheel is going to turn. If it's based on greed, whatever your wheel, whatever actions that you take is whatever it's based on, that's the way your wheel turns. It's universal law. You receive what you project. Okay? All right. Thank you, Spirit. Angels, thank you so much. Okay, so let's do some tarot. The question is, how is the pink full moon, thank you, how is the pink full moon affecting the globe right now? We're still in the power of the full moon. It's 3 days prior, the full moon, and then 3 days after, okay? All right, this one flew out upside down. All right, let's see what it is, because I don't turn my cards, okay? The 4 of Clubs. Somebody had a choice to make. In the upright, it's skeptical, apathy, negative outlook, contemplation. In reverse, it's positive outlook, seizing opportunity, looking forward, excitement. So the choice has been made, okay? The choice has been made by the collective, by the world tribe, okay, to stand in their truth, to stand for truth, okay? They're all holding the talking stick, okay, wherever they are. They are holding the talking stick, and they're speaking truth that applies to them individually and to them as a tribe, okay? What's on the left side? Look, the devil card. Devil energy, addiction, materialism, playfulness, feeling trapped, okay? But this devil card has had them make a decision as to what truth they want to embrace. On the right side is the Three of Swords. There's usually with the Three of Swords, there's a third party, okay? They got into the middle of something that was beneficial to somebody else, and it may have been a relationship, it may have been the relationship of someone between their job and their check, their family, their goals, their future. Somebody got in the middle of that, but look, that heart is healing, okay? All right, thank you, Spirit. Okay. Thank you, Archangels of the Chakras, for getting us attuned to exist in higher frequencies. I am so grateful to you. Thank you. Okay, Spirit, what is challenging this positive outlook? There's power in numbers, is what I'm hearing. Look, the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is happiness. Memories, nostalgia, looking back, reflection. Okay, we know someone is already here, going within and reflecting, okay, purifying themselves, and this Six of Cups is challenging them, okay? So we can say that what's being challenged is the Six of Cups, okay? This is why they made the choice, okay? This is why the tribe is coming together. This is why the collective is being made. It's because of a truth, okay? Now, on the left side, and I read all the cards that I see because they're all part of the story, is the Eight of Wands. This is a message that's going to the Six of Cups, and it's going fast. Look. Swift movement, do it now, rapid events. Okay, we see that happening. Rapid events, direct action. Under that, look. The World card. The cycle is closing. Something is actually happening fast to close a cycle. The question was, how does the pink full moon affect the world? Okay. Something's happening fast. On the right side is the Seven of Swords. Lying, cheating, and stealing. That's what's being challenged. There's light. Okay. Future, happiness, prosperity, wish fulfillment, happily ever after, okay, is being challenged by lying, cheating, and stealing. Deceit, theft, scammer, cheating. Okay. So we see the theme going on here. All right. Spirit, what's in the subconscious? Thank you. What's in the subconscious, please? What's in the subconscious? Thank you. Four of Wands, stable foundation, happily ever after, celebration, marriage, coming home, belonging. This is what people are thinking about. Okay, this is what the tribe is thinking about. Okay, see these two folks right here? The collective, the tribe that's coming together, okay, speaking the truth, wanting the truth, okay? See those two folks in the back? That's them. This is a representation of the world. This is what the world wants when it comes to truth, okay? Happiness, celebration. This is what's in the mind, okay? On the left side is an idea, okay? This is good news. It's a young person that's talking good news, or the good news is coming in increments, okay? It's coming in increments, but there's a sun shining on whatever this truth is, whatever this good news is. You see the little buds? See the little buds, the little green buds on his wand? Okay, and he's got just a little teeny tiny fire at the top. Someone is coming up with an idea. There are small little increments of truth that are coming out, that we saw the Eight of Wands. It's going to be coming to a crescendo. It's going to come to a conflagration. Okay, conflagration is a fire that just goes, and there's like the fire in LA. That was a conflagration. It just kept going and going and going from one little spark, okay? And that's how this information is going to show up, okay? This is how the information is going to show up. And guess, now the information might be about a King of Cups, or it may be from a King of Cups, okay? A masculine energy may be coming in that's going to help these ideas. X's under the table, okay? Under the King of Cups, two people are walking away from a bully. Which two people? The tribe, the collective, are walking away from a bully. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit just showed me a bully. Okay, this King of Cups, he is love. But the King of Cups we're talking about, he's obsessed with love of himself. Okay? He wants everybody to love him. Okay, so that's what Spirit just showed me. The bully here is this guy. Okay? Wow. But the tribe is clearing out their space to embrace their shadow side. They're connected to the all it is, or they're being affected by all of the light that's going on in the world to learn, grow, and evolve. Wow. Spirit, what's in the past? What's in the past? Make the card that you want pop out. Okay. What's in the past, Spirit? Thank you, Divine God, Spirit. There you go. Thank you, Divine God, Spirit, God's guardian angels. Okay, look. In the past, seeds were planted in this garden. Someone listened to their intuition and planted these seeds in this garden. It says luxury, profit, success, and home. Okay, this is what's in the past. Now, it's under the star. Remember wish fulfillment and strength, hope, faith, rejuvenation. Okay, this is in the past. On the left side of the Nine of Pentacles is the Queen of Swords. Who might that be? Okay, that planted seeds, okay, to bring wish fulfillment, hope, desire, love, encouragement, rejuvenation, and spirituality. Who was that? And what happened? Okay, deep despair because something was over. Okay, I don't do political readings, but it's looking like it's going that way. When we talk about the world, it's ruined. I wanted to say ruined, but right now, politics is what's shining right now is politics. Okay, so we have a Queen of Swords who spoke the truth, planted seeds of joy and hope and encouragement, rejuvenation, okay, and something came to an end. All right, thank you, Spirit. Okay, Spirit, what's in the consciousness? What is being seen from the globe set of eyes right now? Okay, this wants to come out. Two of Cups. Okay, Two of Cups is true love. See that energy that's intertwined between them and it's being overlooked by the Most High? Okay, strength. Okay, see the lion? Okay, this is masculine and feminine. Okay, so what's happening is a lot of times when you look at these protests and things that's going on in the world, you hear about how it doesn't matter where you're masculine or feminine, they're standing at that line of truth. Okay, they're standing at that line of demarcation that says, no, you're not going to do this. Okay, that's what's happening. This is the tribe coming together in true love, infinite, unconditional love. You see those caduceus? See those two snakes intertwined? That is two energy signatures, masculine and feminine, that match. These energy signatures match. In those cups is love. Okay, that's what people are seeing from their set of eyes, and it's under the Lover's card of truth. Okay, on the left side, look. King of Pentacles on the left side, it makes so much sense. On the right side, look, Queen of Pentacles, masculine and feminine. Okay, remember we were talking about Mulan, okay, and all the goddesses that were in the room here with me that day. Okay, they're still here. Remember, we're in the power of the full moon, the pink full moon right now. The energies of masculine and feminine are coming together as one. Okay, people are balancing their masculine and their feminine energies. There were males that went along with certain things that have quit their jobs because it did not make sense to them. Okay, so they left their jobs. We have feminine people that were in positions of power that have been removed. Okay, but they got into those positions of power. One was a Navy admiral. Okay, she was removed because they said she was DEI. But every action she took to get that rank of admiral is no joke, okay? She earned that rank, she earned that position, but because there was somebody else that had power over everything that she did, said, no, you can't be here anymore, okay? That is being addressed. Who is it being addressed by? Hold on. By the angels. By the light of truth. Okay, the actions they took are not hidden. The actions that were taken are not in a back room. They're being illuminated. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So the masculine and feminine energies are being gathered together. They're being balanced. Oh, wow, Spirit. Okay, thank you. Okay, possible, what, Axie? Possible future, Spirit? Axie? No. You can sit right there, boo-boo. Sit down right there. Possible future, Spirit. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Lay down. Lay down right there. Look, 9 of Cups. Somebody has made a choice to toast themselves. Somebody is making a choice to choose themselves first. Okay. Lay down. Good boy. Okay. On the left side, it's the 7 of Cups. Look, you can't make this up. On the left side is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, it might be a little selfish sometimes. See that cup? He drinks out that cup. That's his cup. Okay? But what he's choosing is chivalry, romantic proposal, follow your heart, sensitive. Okay? This is a knight that is in his feminine energy. Okay? Sensitive. Look how gentle his horse is walking. Okay? And I love this horse's eyelashes. But look, he got a flower on the horse. Okay, he's in his feminine energy. That's what's happening. The feminines had to become warriors in order to ascend. The masculines are now in their feminine energy, releasing their masculine energy to be sensitive, to listen. Remember we talked about listening? And look who it is. The King of Swords, speaking truth. Intellectual, mental clarity, authority, logical, okay? Speaking is true, okay? So a lot of times men wouldn't cry or they wouldn't speak up as to how they felt about something, okay? Because it wasn't manly, okay? That's happening now because the truth is here, okay? The masculine and feminine energies are balancing, okay? Within all of us, that is our goal, okay? Even though the goddesses had to become warriors in order to ascend, they're at a point now where they're receiving, okay? They're in a state of receiving. They've done the work, okay? And now it looks like the masculines are doing the work. But this is global, okay? Hold on, listening to my guides. I'm gonna have to meditate on that one. I'm seeing a role of Mother Father Gaia because we're talking about how it's affecting the world. Okay, if Mother Father Gaia has done the work and is doing the work, okay, she's been a warrior all time. She's been in existence for eons since the beginning of time. She's been a warrior, absorbing negative energy. She's releasing that negative energy to balance her inner and outer being, okay? The outer being is the masculine energy of war. That's being balanced out. Okay, I'm gonna have to research that one. I might have to get back to y'all on it, but that's what just came to me. Okay, so thank you, Spirit. Possible future. There's a balancing of feminine energies, masculine energies. I'm trying to identify who is the masculine energy to Mother Father Gaia. It would be the all of the toxic energy that's going on. I'm not saying masculines are toxic, but there's a balance of everything. She may still be in her warrior state because of all the earthquakes, the weather events. I'm gonna have to look at that one. I can still feel it. Spirit's trying to tell me something. Okay, I'm gonna have to meditate on that one. I'll get back to you. Okay. 3 more, Spirit, for possible future. For the world being affected by the pink full moon. Okay. The Fool. Okay. Oh, this is the man that, okay, hold on. This is the man that put all of this time, effort, and love into these cups. He wants to toast himself, okay? He's made a decision. He's sitting next to the 4 cups in reverse. So he's made a decision to toast himself. On the left side of that is the strength card. This is a balancing of the inner and outer masculine, feminine energies, okay? Connected to the Most High, affected by the Most High, okay? Wow, okay. And see the flowers? I'm seeing the flowers now. Okay, see the flowers? This is feminine energy. This is kindness. This is softness, okay? This is gentle, okay? And the lion, look how she's hugging and holding her lion. Okay, she's embracing her shadow side, balancing her inner and her outer. And she looks blissful too. Look at her. Oh, okay, XC. Don't be making my guests dizzy. Okay, look, we just talked about. Okay, on the right side is the full card. Beginnings, innocence, adventure, spontaneity. Okay, this is the full card. Okay, seeing with his little dog? He's got his little XE over there too. And look at that person over there. What are you doing? Okay. Now, on the right side, Archangel Michael. Okay, Archangel Michael, look. Okay, XE, out. Out. Go ahead. Out. Go on. You can go under the table, but you have to not hit the phone. Okay, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael. We talked about Archangel Michael first with Joan of Arc, the sword of truth. We talked about the sword of truth, and here's the wand of truth. Okay, wow, Spirit, thank you. Okay, so strength is being shown. Folks are taking a leap, okay, and they have the backing and protection and guidance of the archangels, the divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, ascended masters, ancestors are here. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, 2 more. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, thank you. Okay, Spirit gave me 3, so we're going to go with all of them, okay? All right, 7 of Cups. Okay, 7 of Cups are choices made in the past, okay? Choices made in the past. Now, which one is he going to pick? He has 7 cups, but see all that glowing light? That's his intuition. Okay, it looks like he doesn't know which one he's going to choose, but he's still listening to his intuition. Opportunities, fantasy, illusions, decisions. But in this case, I believe he's listening to his intuition. On the left side of that, look, the 9 of Cups. Going into his feminine side. Look, he's going into his soft side. His caring side, compassion, kindness, tenderness side. Okay. On the right side, Page of Cups. He's doing it quickly. This is happening fast. Remember we saw the 8 of Wands? Okay. One of the other cards that came out was the Betrayal card, the 3 of Swords. Okay, so is somebody rethinking? This is under the 4 of Swords where somebody's going within. Okay. Someone's going within. Okay, this card is under this one. Purification. Okay, someone's looking at all the options, the choices that they made in the past. Okay, and they're looking at how those choices and options may have given them betrayal, heartbreak, trauma, grief, depression. Someone might be going within about the decisions that they made and how those decisions hurt, not only hurt other people, but themselves, okay? It may have been something that they wanted, that they thought at that particular moment in that vortex of energy, oh, this is going to be good for me, but they didn't think about how it was going to affect them on the once that energy was, once they got what they wanted and the energy was gone. As an event producer, special events producer, one of the things that I had always asked clients when they had these brilliant ideas, okay, about how they wanted something to go, I said, that's a good idea to you, but have you thought about how it's going to affect your event on the back end? It was something that they wanted to do. Sometimes they wanted to go to the venue, And the venue had negotiated the contract with them already, and it was still ironclad. They want to go back and renegotiate the contract for less money. Okay, you already signed this. This is a living being. We cannot change it. Okay, or they didn't want to have to pay for any of the food. Excuse me, who's gonna pay for it? Okay, a lot of times that's how I learned how to do sponsorships. Was I had to go back and get sponsorship dollars just to calm these people down. Nothing, I'm not talking bad about them, but to go pay for the food and what they wanted to make it come to fruition. It made me an expert at sponsor dollars. But at some point, I had to do a reality check and go, look, that's not going to work. Well, this is what I want. Okay, but it's not going to work. Let me tell you why. Then I had to demonstrate. So anyway, okay, what's in the environment? Okay, we just went off on a tangent. Come on home, Sherry. Okay, what's in the environment? What these folks are seeing is being left out in the cold. Okay, this is in the what they're seeing, experiencing. There's a tribe coming together. Okay, common situation. Everybody's connected to whatever this is. That's how the tribe and the collective is being built, and they all feel the same. They've been left out in the cold. Okay, on the left side of that, we already talked about the Knight of Cups. There's a lot of love for each other in this room. Okay, a lot of love in this collective. Okay, is being built on them being treated unfairly. Okay, they're all in the same mind wavelength. Okay, on the right side, Page of Swords. It's happening quickly. The truth is coming out, and look how fast it's going to come out. It's going to knock somebody's hat off. It's going to knock. Does he have socks on? Well, his socks are gone, so it knocks somebody's socks off. The truth. That's how quickly it's coming. There's an investigation going on right now, and the truth is going to come out fairly shortly. Okay. What's other people's feelings, spirit? Other people's feelings. Look, the Emperor. Wait. Okay. The Emperor, the way it sits on the thing is like this. Okay? Betrayal. Emperor. That's how people are feeling, is that they have been betrayed by a person in charge. Okay? On the left side is a Chariot. Okay? Direction, control, willpower, confidence. Okay? And on the right side is the Moon. That's the Moon. Okay, so we have the Chariot, the Emperor, and the Moon. Thank you, Spirit. What I was thinking when I heard the notification was this person is moving forward. His whole purpose, his whole intention is to move forward as the Emperor. But there's something that's not being shown. There's something that's not known. And we just saw an investigation. There's an investigation going on, and it's going to happen quickly. Look, before I even said it, Knight of Swords. This is Archangel Michael. Remember the Truth card? Okay, somebody's been juggling. Okay, and it's money. Okay, so just know I don't do political readings. We're talking about how the pink full moon is affecting the planet. Okay, so, all right. So take all of these, Spirit. Okay, that's a lot. All right. Okay, so we have juggling. This is the possible outcome. We have juggling. We have somebody talking about money. Okay, it's a bright new idea or a new truth that's being brought out about somebody's tangible blessing. Okay, or what they wanted as a tangible blessing. That's coming out. Okay, someone is carrying burdens because of this, and we know who it is. It's the collective that wants the truth. Okay, now look, Archangel Michael is a Archangel Michael is addressing this. Thank you. Look, he's facing, Archangel Michael is facing this way. He is addressing everything that came. Look, oh my goodness, hold on, I have to show you this. I have to show you this because I can feel this energy right now. See? See how Archangel Michael is facing all of these? He has his blue sword of truth. He is addressing all of this imbalance about money. Hi, Sugar Lamb. Oh, wait. Hi, Sugar Lamb. Hi, Gail. I had to see that. I don't know why it just came out. Okay, so Archangel Michael is addressing all of this. Oh, wow. And the last card that came out is the Three of Cups. Love, joy, peace, and happiness. Friendship, joy, celebration, merriment. That's what is going to be the result of Archangel Michael's actions. This is true. Remember we talked about the investigation? Somebody's doing an investigation on everything that happened. Hold on, I'm missing a card. Okay, this one. Two of Pentacles, juggling, imbalance is the hope of fear. Okay, and then we have the Page of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, then we have the Knight of Swords, and then after Archangel Michael, we have love, joy, and peace. Friendship, joy, celebration, merriment. That is the last card. Now, before the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, we had the Moon. Remember, something was hidden? Okay, it's being investigated. And look, at the end of all of that is the Death card, transformation. Okay, all of this is coming to an end. Archangels, heavenly beings, higher beings are involved. Okay, remember, when people pray, their divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels move things in their favor, but they have to take action. We know what actions have been taken on the planet right now, all of the protests, people demanding the truth, people moving things around in their life so that they can survive for right now, okay? But people are praying. Archangel Michael is here, Archangel Gabriel is here, Archangel Raphael is here, Archangel Uriel is here, the pink full moon is here, all of the goddesses are here. The goddesses, the female energy, okay, the warriors, okay, the female energy are assisting the masculine energy, okay, but it's flipped. So if you look at it, it's flipped, okay. Wow, this permeated the deck. So whatever this is, it's coming to an end. Okay, Spirit, thank you. Thank you for answering that question. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I'm wondering what the thumbnail's gonna look like on this one. Okay, Archangel Raphael, we got some work to do. All right, so let's cross the cards. Yeah, we got time. Okay, in the mind, happily ever after, stable foundation, collaboration, love, true love, okay, nurturing. Okay, this is in the mind, okay, and there's imbalance in it right now. See that turbulent water back there? See that the ships? Okay, he having a tough time. Okay, so this is the feeling that's in the mind of the collective right now. This is what's happening. This is what they want, but this is happening to their wish fulfillment. Okay. Oh yeah, this way. No, this way. This way. Okay. Now, what's happening in the environment? What are they seeing with their set of eyes? Okay. There's collaboration coming together because they all have they're sharing the situation. People feeling left out in the cold, people feeling disrespected, people feeling unloved, unwanted, okay? If they had money in their savings account or in their retirement accounts, it's gone. And because of that, there's a collective being created that is showing infinite unconditional love for each other. This is a mass awakening. Okay, there it is. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, now other people's feelings. There's an emperor. Okay, that got in the middle This emperor caused this to happen because he affected this. Okay. Or this is an emperor. We can look at it another way. This is an emperor who is now balancing his inner beings, his masculine and feminine, okay, because he wants stable foundation with someone, okay. So that showed up, okay. Now, that is a possibility in if this was a twin flame reading, but because we were looking at it from a global standpoint, that is part of this. Okay, remember the masculines are being, divine masculines are being affected by the pink full moon as well. Okay, and it is to balance their inner and their outer. But that may be a microcosm of the macrocosm of the greater empirical collective energy that's going on. So we can see up here and we can see down here. Okay, it's bigger and the small. Okay, now okay, Spirit's telling me to look at this. Okay, the star card, the star and the truth. Okay, the star and the truth. Wish fulfillment, hope, faith, rejuvenation, spirituality. This is a mass awakening right now. Standing in their power, utilizing the assistance from Archangel Michael and their divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. A lot of people are going within, which we saw over here. They're going within to purify their inner being, okay? To let go of what no longer serves their highest good. That is happening right now. They're cleansing themselves mentally, spiritually, okay? And it comes with meditation. So go outside, take the time to sit still for a minute, okay? Because what's happening is there's heart's desire, okay? There's wish fulfillment here, okay? There's hope, there's faith, there's rejuvenation, there's spirituality. That's what's happening. There is a mass awakening going on, but it took this in order for folks to say, wait a minute, this is not what I want. So that results in people standing in their power, okay? That they're no longer being manipulated by somebody, what somebody else wants, okay? They're, no matter who that person is, they're no longer being manipulated by that, because his being there this was the result of betrayal. So now folks are looking at the choices that they made in the past, okay, all right, and they're making the choice that's for their highest good, okay. This is in reverse. They've already made the choice that's for their highest good, which is their Six of Cups, okay. All of the hopes and dreams and will wishes that they have for themselves, their family, their surroundings, their neighborhood, their communities. We're looking at global warming. We're looking at the earth, the environment. We're looking at all of those things globally, empirically right now, okay? So that's what's happening. Now, what permeated the deck? The Death card, okay? This is causing an ending to the comfort zone of not looking further than right here, okay? People are in a global viewpoint right now, okay? Everybody's world view is no longer this big. It's empiric. It's big. It's there. Everybody's looking at the world. The internet was created for a reason, so that people can be connected by a click. Okay, and that's what's happening. So a lot of people are going on the internet to find out the information that they need. They're doing research. They're expanding their horizons. Okay, this is spirit. They're expanding the horizons to see the truth of a thing. Okay, that's what's happening. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, ascended masters. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you to all of the universal beings of white light that are in this room right now, to the all that is and the all that ever was. I am in gratitude to you, the divine. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. So I hope that the message tell? What's the lesson, Spirit? What's the overall lesson? Mass awakening. We are all connected as the collective. Everyone is becoming whole and one with each other. There is no other. We are them. So everything your neighbor is going through, you're connected to their energy, you're going through it too. Be kind. Be considerate. Okay? Be tender. Have unity. This is unity consciousness. Thank you, Spirit. This is unity consciousness. Okay? Because of this. Okay? But this is coming. Wish fulfillment. It's coming. Somebody getting what they deserve, because all of this is where everybody starts. Okay? Right here. Okay? And this is what they attain. Emperor status. Okay? Empress status. Star status. Everybody is going into star status. Okay? When you think about star status, they're in the heavens. Okay? We were talking about the moon. How is this pink full moon affecting everybody? There's an awakening. Okay? The masculine and feminine within our twin, our inner twin, is being balanced out, because people are taking the time to say what they want and what they don't want. Okay? They're purifying their space within. They're cleansing their space within. Okay? Wow, Spirit, this was beautiful. I didn't know how this answer was going to turn out. And the angels always come through. My guides always come through. Thank you, Spirit guides. Thank you, Spirit guides of the deck. They always come through. So I'm going to leave this here. To all of the energies that are represented on this spread of people, places, and things, I send you infinite, unconditional love throughout all space and time. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Today, I will not be angry. Today, I will not worry. Today, I will do my work honestly. Today, I will respect and honor every living being. Today, I am grateful for everything that I have in my life right now, because it is this that helps us to ascend to a higher realm. Comfort zones are being shattered. Okay? People are being shown what is possible, okay, for them to get here. But it takes strength to get there. And there's a collaboration, but it takes truth to get there. Okay? And then it takes going within, meditate, find out who you truly are inside, balancing that energies of the masculine and feminine to purify what was. Okay? Let go of what was in that comfort zone, because apparently it's not for your highest good. If Spirit gave the whole world a tower. Okay? So I'm going to leave that there with you guys today. Make every moment of every day the perfect moment of every moment of every day. And it's not hard to do. It's if you get a negative energy that shows up and it triggers you, take a breath. Take a deep breath. Find out if it's your energy. You might be being trained to be a healer. We have to know which energies are going on around us. Okay? So if you're getting triggers, those are tools for you to release and surrender. That is not for your highest good. Okay? It's also helping you to clear your space. Okay? It's helping you to protect your energy. Trigger is helping you to maintain emotional balance. Those are the three things that I was told. Okay? And they have served me well. My higher self told me that when I went on my journey, and I didn't know what she was talking about. I do now. But that's what we're being told to do, okay? Because what's going on is coming to an end. Why? Remember we talked about the Wheel of Fortune? Look. Actions you take, turn your Wheel of Fortune in the direction of your intention, okay? And what? Somebody's going to be extremely sad because it's going to be over. There's a change coming. That's the Five of Cups. That means change. And look who showed up. Hmm. I'm gonna let y'all figure out who that is. Okay, that is the Queen of Swords. I told the truth. Okay, this turned out better than I thought it would. You know what? When Spirit blesses you, it's always above your imagination. Okay, hold that in your heart. When Spirit sends blessings, it's always above our imagination. Okay, so stay calm, observe, do not absorb. Okay, take action where you need to take action. And if you need an answer on how to take that action, ask your spirit guides, divine guides, and guardian angels. That's what they're there for. They're waiting on you to say, baby, I need some help. And they will answer your questions. Okay? If you don't get an answer, don't feel bad. Go meditate. It's probably sitting right there waiting on you. Okay? And just know that show strength for the truth and then purify your space. Oh, wow. Okay. Clear your space. Protect your energy. Maintain emotional balance. That just happened. Okay, Spirit. Wow. Thank you. I love y'all. I love the way y'all handle me and my guests. So, everybody, thank you so much. I'm not going to keep you much longer. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If you like the way I share messages, please like, share, and subscribe, and comment. And if you don't have nothing to say, just put a little red heart in there. I like blue. That's my favorite color. I didn't know what it was for a long time. But anyway, that's because I gave too much of myself. I didn't even know what my favorite color was until I went on my journey. Okay? It's blue. But anyway, there's a whole nother meaning behind that. We'll go into that another time. But love yourself. Stand in your power. Okay? Let go of what no longer serves you, so that we can get to the new beautiful that's coming. The beautiful is here. Actually, if you look at it, this is part of the journey. Okay? Beautiful is here. Okay? Increments. Spirit handles us in increments because Spirit doesn't want to blow us up. Okay? So go with the flow. Release control. Talk to your guides. They're there, having sipping tea, waiting on you. Going where she at. All right. And I want y'all to know I love you above your imagination. Okay? And I love myself above my imagination. All right? And I love spending time with y'all. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I am grateful. I welcome and acknowledge your presence. Namaste. See you tomorrow.